KCWI, and we are proud to present tonight's 3A football game between Washington and Bishop Heelan.
But we don't want you to miss your favorite CW show, so immediately following tonight's game at approximately 9:30, don't miss an all-new Vampire Diaries, followed by the new hit series, Rain.
Every day is a great day.
To watch KCWI 23 HD.
Time we direct your attention to the midfield area. Bud Legg of the Iowa High School Athletic Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, each year the Iowa Football Coaches Association elects members to its Coaches Hall of Fame. Let's meet this year's two inductees. Our first coach is a West Lyon High School graduate who earned All-American football honors at Worthington, Minnesota Junior College and Division II honors at Sioux Falls College. After 3 years as an assistant at Aurelia and 2 seasons as a coach at Clarion, he moved to Fort Dodge to assist Hall of Fame coach Mike Woodley. Later, he led the Dodgers to 4 playoff appearances, including 1994 when they reached the Elite Eight. 2 of his teams won conference titles. In 1995, he was a Football Coaches Association Coach of the Year. His coaching reign of 15 years is the most in Fort Dodge history, and he ranks second in wins at that school. He also coached the Dodgers track program for several years. Twice he coached in the Iowa Shrine Game, and he served 2 years as president of the association before retiring in 2007. Please welcome Hall of Fame coach Sam Mosier, accompanied by his wife Sharon, daughter June and husband Tran, daughter Jill, son Nick, and wife Katie. A graduate of Green, this honoree went to Westmore College, where in 1980 he was the youngest coach ever to be named as their Alumni Football Coach of the Year. He began his career with 4 years at Floyd Valley, winning back-to-back conference titles, and then spent 5 seasons as defensive coordinator for Hall of Fame coach Dick Knoll at Central Lyon before going to Turkey Valley. In 3 seasons, he took the Trojans to a pair of playoff berths and coached the track team to the 1989 state title. He then moved to Esterville and guided 3 teams to the playoffs. His 2006 and 2007 teams were unbeaten in the regular season. Twice he was District Coach of the Year. He retired in 2009 with the most wins in school history and a 27-year career mark of 134 victories. Twice he coached in the Shrine Game. Joined by his wife Becky and daughters Heather, Haley, Heidi, Hope, and Hillary, meet Hall of Fame coach Jerry Schultz. Tonight, the Football Coaches Association honors some special coaches. First, the Don Taft Junior High Coaches of Award this year goes to Roger Christensen, junior high coach of 32 years at OA-BCIG, Jim Goody, 23 years of service to Sheldon, and Todd Zinkula of Grundy Center, a coach of 18 years. The Don Taft winners of the Junior High Coach of the Year. Also honored tonight are those who have been named Assistant Coaches of the Year by the Football Coaches Association. Innate player, Kyle Fichtner, 17 years at Fremont Mills. Blake Hansen, 8 seasons at Rockford. In Class A, Rick Radcliffe, 30 years at BGM, and Jeff Schoening, 25 years at Griswold. In Class 1A, Tim Heidenworth, 13 years at Nashua Plainfield. In Class 2A, Darren Dykstra, 11 years at Elbia. Troy Clark, 15 years at West Marshall. Terry Van Berken, 24 years at Central Lyon George Little Rock. And in 3A, Pat Truan, 20 years at Decorah. and Kirk Christensen, 25 years at Carroll. In Class 4A, David Ernst, Cedar Rapids Kennedy, 28 years. Those are your junior high coaches and assistant coaches of the year. Each year at the half of the respective classes, the Football Coaches Association recognizes those coaches who had playoff teams during the season. Let's meet the 3A coaches. First of all, the champions of their respective districts. In District 1, Harlan and Coach Kurt Blatt. In District 2, Bishop Hill and Sioux City, Roger Jansen accepting as his wife, Roxanne. In District 3, Clear Lake, Coach Fred Week. In District 4, Dallas Center Grimes, Scott Heitland. In District 5, Decorah, Coach Bill Post. In District 6, Solon, Coach Kevin Miller. In District 7, Washington, head coach Randy Schrader accepting his wife Denise. In District 8, Pella and Coach Jay McKinstry. Now here are your other playoff qualifiers. From ADM Adele, Mike Wisner. From Creston, Coach Brian Morrison. From Lewis Central, Jim Duggan. From Spencer, Jim Ty. From Carroll, Dennis McCartan. From Lamar's, Gabe Tardivi. From Webster City, Bob Howard. From Waverly Shell Rock, Mark Hubbard. From Humboldt, Greg Thomas. From Ballard Huxley, Al Christian. From Boone, Mark Kamenish. From Grinnell, Jim Dunn. From West Delaware, Manchester, Doug Winkowich. From Crestwood Cresco, Chris Lentz. From Epworth Western Dubuque, Brian Cooley. From Macokota, Kevin Bowman. From Central Clinton, Michael Miller. From Marion, Tony Perkins. From Williamsburg, Kurt Ritchie. From Centerville, Chuck Evans. From Fairfield, Mike Schenk. From Norwalk, Paul Patterson. From Oskaloosa, Mike Sterner. And from Carlisle, Mark Hoekstra. Ladies and gentlemen, a fine round of applause for all of our honored coaches.
Hard work in the classroom and responsible driving on the roadways may